Perfect. I'm going to do those 12 problems. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is live on video. I'm broadcasting around the world. I need you to.
We're famous.
I need you to respect the fact that we're making a video that I will post on today's page, so you can go back and look at these, and if you need any help, okay? If we have the classes too. So we are going to begin with these 12 problems, and if it doesn't take that long, I'll do the bonus on the video as well, which is to find the sum of the 12 above values. Okay? So when I begin by adding numbers that are integers, if the signs are opposite, I find sometimes these can be challenging, so be very careful. Negative 12 plus 5 is negative 7, and I recommend making a little story. Oh, I woke up in the morning, it's negative 12 degrees, and then it increased 5 and brought me up to negative 7. There are tricks, but sometimes the stories are a little bit more helpful. Negative 9 plus 15. If we begin at negative 9, and then the thermometer goes up 15, the first 9 will bring us to 0, and we still have 6 more to go, hence positive 6. The signs are the same, it's regular addition, but the sign sticks. So while 11 plus 7 is 18, negative 11 plus negative 7 is negative 18. And the first 3 are done. Any questions on those 3? Nah? Thank you. Yes, I'm not here alone. There are people here with me. Okay. Negative 3 minus negative 5. You know what? When you have lots of going on in a problem, you have a negative minus a negative, I do recommend you remember add on. That subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. It'll turn these problems here into the above problems where you're adding integers. I highly recommend it. So negative 3 minus negative 5 becomes negative 3 plus positive 5. If we're negative 3 and we go up 5 units, we will be at positive 2. This is the trouble area. This is where the classes have been having the most trouble. I recommend strongly you get the practice on these types of problems. Negative 17 minus negative 5 becomes negative 17 plus positive 5. Which would leave us at negative 12. I'm not one for tricks, but if I were, I would remind you of this. When subtracting integers, don't have a fit. Leave the first one alone and add the opposite. So that becomes negative 12 plus 7, which is negative 5. Creds for that little poem. Whoopsie, board problem. Go out to Mrs. Duker. Shout out to Mrs. Duker. Now we've got some multiplication and division. For multiplying and dividing, if you're dealing with 2 numbers, you always have the same thing going on. If the signs are the same, the answer is positive. Otherwise, it is negative. So negative 45 divided by 5 would be negative 9. This is the trouble spot of the board. Hopefully we can get through this. Negative 7 times 3 would be negative 21. Nope, we're good. Negative 9 divided by 2, this is our first one that's going to have a decimal, would be negative 4.5. That's just a little preview of what's coming in the next unit. Now, if we are dividing or multiplying and we have 2 negatives or 2 positives, it will be positive, which brings me back to this last problem. Negative 8 times negative 5 is positive 40. And yes, that funky looking guy is a 40. Right there. Negative 35 divided by 5 would be negative 7. And 30 divided by negative 5 would be negative 6. Reminder that if the signs are opposite, the value will be negative. This is only true for multiplication and division. Yikes, and now I've got to add all these together on video. I might be cutting this video, but I will try, because I know it's been taking a long time. So, we're going to get the bonus. Everybody, before, if anyone has already done the bonus, because I'm still giving away, I'm still giving away this.
What is that?
It's a super bubble. If you think you have the bonus, I want you to write it down and circle it, and then put your pencil in your ear as proof.
Ear?
Ear, not in your ear, on top of your ear.
Oh,
We will now do it.
Inside.
Not yet, not yet.
I'm doing it. Negative 7 plus 6 is negative 1, and negative 18 is negative 19. That brings me down to negative 17. Now I've got negative 29, negative 34. I'm currently at negative 34. I'm going to jump in and put that 40 in with the negative 34, so I'm at 6. With that, negative 6 brings me to 0. These three negatives add up to negative 16, and negative 21 is negative 37 minus 4.5. Does anyone have negative 41.5? We've got two negative 41.5s. Can you please move the camera over here? We're going to do a live math up. This is live. I need first person to answer this one. You got negative 41.5? Bring it up. Anyone else? Okay, the three of you guys. Are you in? Okay. I'm going to do a quick math off before the video runs out. It's all in your head. But the rule for this particular math off is whatever I ask, you've got to triple the answer. So if I say what's 2 plus 2, you're going to say 12. You get one answer and one answer only, and it's got to be right. First person gets it. If all three of them get it wrong, it opens up to the rest of the class. Are you ready?
No pencil writing it down.
Are you ready?
Yep.
3 times 5.
Oh! 75. Wait.
Still open.
45?
45 is correct. 15 triplets, 45. Round of applause.
He's on.
Thank you. You did so well.
Mr.